I don't have anything written down, so I'm going to just freeball this shit. Last session, we left our adventurers. You guys continued through the upstairs of Dragonspear Castle. You finished off the botanical room. You got all three of the keys. You took a long rest in the bedroom. When you left the bedroom, you were greeted by the great copper dragon Hal. He showed his human form as well as his full dragon form, and he revealed that he has been shackled to this plane. His spirit has been shackled to this plane by one of the cultists that has been diving deep into the labyrinth looking for Daros's dragon spear, the same thing that you guys are looking for. You opened up the secret passageway into the labyrinth, sped run through multiple rooms, down multiple hallways, and as you continued down deeper and deeper into the labyrinth, you notice that the voices, the whispering, the echo, the humming became louder and louder. When you walked into the final chamber, you saw a cultist who was in similar robes as a lot of the other cultists, but it's a little bit more decorated. There's a little bit more like filigree and design on it. Almost like maybe he is a higher standing cultist. He had summoned a massive chaos like spire crystal where multiple skeletons had come through, as well as a massive bone naga. The bone naga saw you guys walk in, hissed, alerting the wizard, and he greeted you guys promptly with a death threat. So as I spoke prior, you guys, I can't give you like a surprise round, but I just wanted to give you guys a moment while he is threatening you and everyone is turning around. Like I said, you won't have a chance to like do like a full attack because this isn't a surprise round, but if you wanted to move 10 feet in a direction to begin the battle, and I know Claudia wanted to cast a quick spell, I will allow that. So just let me know what you're going to do, and I'll most likely allow it as long as it's not an attack, because the attacks are going to have to come in like initiative, because like I said, this isn't a surprise round. I just want to give you guys a moment to move. Basically, as he's expelling this death threat, you guys have a second to kind of situate yourselves in battle.
Yeah.
I have a quick question for Tom.
What's up?
Are you you're not giant right now, right?
No, but that'll probably be the first thing I'm gonna do.
When you go giant, when you go giant, are you able to throw Goxen? Are you able to do that? Are you able to pick him up and like launch him?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I know.
I need Misty Step. God damn it! God damn it!
I don't get that to like level 10. A Mighty Impel.
Where's the Bone Naga on here?
It's right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, I wanted to go somewhere on the right side so I could set myself up for my breath attack to kind of like do some initial damage on everyone if I give a good placement. But yeah, like I said, I just need Misty Step. I need to find a way to get that.
I get that trait. Like, I could do a strength check to try and throw you, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I doubt it's gonna go that fucking far. So if we can move 10 feet, I'm essentially gonna move right now. I mean, right now, I guess I'm gonna move Goxen 10 feet just to the right to try to get him closer. But like, for you to throw him, I mean, he'd have to go like 50 fucking feet. You'd have to like launch him to go where I want him to go. So it's fine.
Yeah, I'd have.
It's just an
I
idea.
have to check. I think I can only. I think when I do get the trait too, I can only do it up to 30 feet.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say the ground might be good for anyone that could apply like buffs, like Shield of Faith or.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
I was gonna say, before you apply the buffs, can it be they did the buffs since we probably have to be close to them, they do the buffs while we're all together, and then we move our 10 feet or whatever. Is that okay, Bobby?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
for one of my, I'm gonna apply a spell to Brunier, and I have to touch him for it. So
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, before we move.
okay. So we'll start
Yeah.
since Claudia seems to want to do the buff. We'll have Claudia go first. So Claudia, whatever you want to do in this quick moment. I will also, before I forget, I will add your panther.
Oh yeah.
okay, thank you.
Oh yeah, always forget about that guy.
What's his
There
name?
he is. There he is.
It's
She
the
has
creature
not.
Still.
She has not named him.
Oh, that's
God, a name.
In Claudia's plan, you don't get a name until you're 1 year old.
okay.
I got a good name for him. Slingle. Right?
Slingle.
I
Slingle.
was
gonna say Pingus.
Slingus, yeah, Slingus. Slingo Slingus. That's his name. No, that's a good snake name. That's not a good panther name. I'll think. I'll bring it.
Pingus.
Pingus, that's what I'm saying.
So you're casting the spell on me.
Yeah, do I have an action, a bonus action, and then movement for this?
I would say
initial?
you just get one thing if you want to do because like I said, it's not quite a surprise round. I'm just giving you guys a quick moment to do something. So I would say like everybody gets to do one thing, whether that's an action, a bonus action, or a move. You just have like a split second before all hell breaks loose.
You have to touch me before.
I do. So yeah, so I'm gonna cast on Brunier protection from evil and good. So until the spell ends, it's a concentration spell. It lasts up to 10 minutes. One willing creature you touch is protected against creatures that are aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. Protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against this target. The target also can't be possessed or possessed by or gain the charmed or frightened conditions on them. If the target's already possessed, charmed, or frightened by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throws against that effect.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
It's
So I'm
mostly,
going to put a white ring around you
disadvantage.
just to show concentration. And then Bernier, you will also get a white ring just to show that you have that protection as well as it linking to Claudia's concentration. All right. Well, that'll take us to Bernier. What are you going to do in this brief moment?
I am going to rage.
Okay.
And I'm going to step forward. I'm gonna go. This might be the death of me, but I'm going to go right in the middle, baby. Take on the charge, and I'm like, bring it, you old fuck! Send your bag of bones.
All right. I will say that you with raging and moving, you probably only get to move like 10 feet, which is just 2 squares.
Yeah.
So just pull back like a step.
I measured out 10 feet was like right around here.
Okay.
So that I'm only going right to that spot.
All right.
Can I do a buff?
Ben, go for it.
Okay. Ben is going to sacrifice a second level spell slot to cast upgraded Bless on everyone, which is also concentration.
Nice.
And I'm going to give Bless to literally everybody gets it.
Okay.
Bless
Yeah.
up to 4 creatures within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, which is 1 minute, the target adds 1d4 to the attack roll or save. So that's a Zip, Brunier, Goxen, and Claudia all get that.
Okay, so everybody just keep in mind.
Did you have both Bless and the other spell at the same time?
I don't see. I'm gonna allow it just because it's coming from 2 different people.
Okay.
So.
Make sure they don't cancel each other out.
No, they probably do, but I will allow it since, like I said, it's coming from 2 different people, and it's not quite an overlap in like the type of spells that they are. It's not like he's getting double guidance or something like that. It's two very unique
cool.
spells. So I wouldn't.
Real quick,
penalize
you said
that.
it's plus D4 to saving throws?
It is a 1d4 to an attack roll or a saving throw.
This is upgraded bless. You
once.
said.
Yes, because I used the higher level spell slot to do it.
Okay.
It just
It
gives
just
me
works.
4 instead of 3.
It just
Yeah,
works
I
once,
was
correct?
Cool.
It says until the spell ends.
with bless.
Okay,
That's
gotcha.
why I asked, because bless is as long as he has concentration on you, it will be a continued use.
Okay, so when that concentration's broken, it's gone. Okay, gotcha.
Alright, let's do this.
Goxon, are you just
Yeah, I
moving?
have an idea. So if I do an action, I can't move as well, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna be a long shot, and this might fuck me, but I'm gonna try it. I
Okay.
want Goxon to take out his little thing that he's been doing his sacrifices in with his money.
Okay.
And I want him
His ritual powder.
His ritual powder. Yeah, seeing everything going on, I want him to take 100 gold and sacrifice it to Lymirth, and I want him to just ask her to watch over him and keep him in mind, because he sees that this is going to be fucking ridiculous.
Okay.
She
Do
might
you want?
say fuck you, you know what I mean? But huh?
Do you want hands on Nelfar since he's kind of connected to your backstory?
He doesn't make a difference to me. I just want us all to survive.
Okay.
Fuck. Where did your character take it go? There it is.
Yeah, so 100 gold, and this isn't like for my knight or anything. This is just Ram. He's just doing this to kind of like catch her eye. You know what I mean?
Could do me a favor. Give me a D100 roll, please.
D100 roll. So I believe this is my D100, right? Where
So
it's like 10,
it
90, all that stuff.
It should be 2 dice. It should be the one that is the, like Jade said, the percentage dice, which is the one with like the 90s. And then there should be a second dice that has like, it's not the D8, but it has like 0 through 9 somewhere on it. It's similar in shape to the D8, I believe. But it has like more edges to it.
Is the D10?
Yeah, I think that's the word I was looking for. A D10.
Okay, gotcha. 1 second, sorry. I've never had to do one of these rolls before. Yeah, this is a D10 right here, I believe. Let's make sure it has a 9 on it. Pretty sure this is it. Yeah, this is a D10 right here. Yeah, okay. So you roll the 2 I roll the 2 of them. Oh, roll them both at the same time. Fuck it. I got a 51.
A 51? Okay.
I'm hoping your threshold was 50, and I crossed it by 1 point. So I'm hoping that's what that was. But we'll see.
So you quick, in a moment of panic, pull 100 gold out. Kind of like you don't even have time. Normally you put it on the ground and make like a spectacle, like it's this ritual. You don't even have the time to do that. So you are literally just second naturally just throwing it in the air, and you quickly light it. Like, it's kind of cool because you do the whole ritual in a split second in the mid-air, and the gold evaporates into a blue dust, and it dissipates into the air, and there's no immediate response. A zip. What are you doing in this moment?
I already moved.
You already moved? Okay. So, with that being
I
said,
don't have anything cool to do.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Let's do it.
I'm going to start the cool battle music that no one's going to hear.
Whoa, nat 20, baby. Nat 20.
Ayo.
I guess he got something.
Hey, yeah, something happened. I rolled my big die, too. This big motherfucker.
I got a 1. Getting the bad rolls out now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
They
I rolled a
they take it
16
away.
You got the bless out at least. I got a 14.
Jeremy, with your well, don't forget you guys have your initiative bonuses.
17.
I know my
Yeah,
initiative
no,
bonus
I
is
had
plus
mine.
1.
I have 4 then.
Mine's plus 1, so nat 20 plus 1.
Okay. A Zip, what was yours?
17.
17. And
With the
Bin,
initiative.
yours was 14.
14.
Brunier,
16 altogether.
Hell yeah.
16.
I'll take it. Can't wait. I think
Alright.
like 2 levels from now I get advantage on initiative rolls.
Oh shit, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Alright,
Battleheads, baby.
give me 1 second.
One skeleton rolled higher than 21?
Yeah,
Damn.
dude.
It's the ghost.
Uh,
Yeah, it's the skeleton of Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, my shit stopped working.
Do we have a plan or are we just attacking?
We do not have a plan. Well, the plan is
Eh.
to kill this son of a bitch, but
The plan is
I
to
am
blast out the damage.
I am a
before it.
little worried that the portal is still behind them.
yeah, something
Yeah,
tells me
so-
that portal is still active.
So the portal is in fact still open.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm imagining, I mean, obviously, Brunier's gonna be running up, and I'm gonna have Goxon like go up with him. But I'm imagining have some people do range and some people do aggro, and just
Yeah.
That's
You
good.
get
want
rid
I'm
of
gonna ask
all
a
that.
question.
I am so
Hmm?
upset that my music stopped working.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna ask a
Bobby.
question. What how does changing your weapon during combat work? Is that like one whole move with nothing? Or is it
Generally,
like you change your weapon and then bonus action?
Oh, it is? Oh shit. Okay.
yeah,
It's
generally
whole action,
speaking,
right?
you have to use your action to take out a weapon in some way or another. I would say if you're switching melee weapons, but like how when Tom threw a javelin, I didn't make him like one round take the javelin out and then the next round throw it. If you're like that's
Yeah.
different. If you're like
But if I'm
putting
like,
if you're putting away your sword and then taking out a new sword, then that would be an action.
maybe I can use that fucking crystal crit blade that I got. I'm just
So
curious ahead of time because I don't want to.
Get those questions out now.
Yeah, that's
Um,
why I'm like, I don't want to be wondering. And then, what else did I want to?
I would also recommend.
So no bonus action on that.
Actually,
It's just one whole action, nothing
it's
else.
just to put away a weapon and take out a new one. Yeah, that's going to be a full action.
That's like the whole move. Okay.
Yeah, you'll still have your bonus action, but let's see. So up first is Skeleton D. He is going to. So as you guys are moving, Nelfar slams down after making his threats to you, slams down on his staff, and shouts to all of the skeletons to scatter. So Skeleton D is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to run along the edge of the outside and he's going to pull out his short bow and take a shot at a Zip. Yes, that's within range. That is 20 to hit.
Damn.
not 20 or dirty.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
You
Big
take,
difference in it.
as he runs along the edge, slides into place, pulls his short bow back, and releases. It catches you in the shoulder, and you take 8 piercing damage.
Jesus.
One way to start it off.
Next up is
I'm out.
Doxson.
I'm dead.
A Zip
All
round.
right.
Ah,
First thing I'm gonna do is move him 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Move him up
My
there.
music finally
And
started working out of nowhere.
I don't hear it.
Now that we're getting into it.
It's on the website link.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. That nobody clicked on.
Sorry, I thought it was in the thing. Here, so I will do an Eldritch Blast at Skeleton A.
Alrighty.
So for hit DC, I'm just gonna roll in the fucking app for hit DC. There. Oh, 26. I'm assuming that hits.
That definitely
yeah.
hits.
Okay. And now
There we go.
well, let me see. Do I have any? Extra D4 for. Oh yeah, I get an extra D4 of lightning for Eldritch Blast. Okay, so roll damage from Eldritch Blast, and then I'm going to roll a D4. So 12, 13. 13 damage.
Okay, so as you summon this Eldritch Blast and hurl it with all of your might at the skeleton, it hits him and his sword and shield go flying out of his hands and it stumbles back for a moment. And it takes, like, if it was a person, you could see it take like a huge deep breath. And then that electricity, that extra push from your patron, coursets through its body and the bones fall apart and crumble.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Ew.
So wait, I got not was you're talking. Did you mean the extra, as in that extra D4 that I got, or the extra that I paid for in the beginning?
That single extra point from the D4, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I didn't know if there was something extra on top of it extra. You know what I'm saying? But, all right,
No,
cool,
sir.
Cool. But, so, all right. So that means that the skeletons are most likely 12 or 13. All right. So that's it for my turn. Yeah.
That's it?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Short and sweet.
As I go to my next skeleton, I would like to remind you that you get 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Oh,
no,
Wait,
sir.
Since when do I get 2?
You have.
Since when do I get 2?
Since level 5. Right?
I don't think so. I think that's just my thirsting blade. So I get 2 extra melee attacks.
While I take this next turn, you should double check because I thought that you had 2. So while Jeremy does his homework of reading his character sheet, like I warned everybody, because I'm coming for blood this turn or this round, Skeleton E is going to pull up 5, 10, 15, 20, and he is going.
Use your quicken spells.
He is going to run up, same thing as the previous skeleton, run up, kind of duck behind cover a little bit, pop up, and take a shot at Goxen with his short bow. That is going to miss with a 7, so it flies past and hits just in front of him in the walkway. That is
Nice.
his turn.
Goxen turns to everyone and gives a thumbs up.
A Zip, you are up.
And yeah, I'm looking at my stuff. There's nothing here about being able to shoot an Eldritch Blast twice.
If you use quicken spell, you can.
I think if I use what?
If you use quicken spell from your sorcerer. Or, sorry, sorcerer can do it. Never mind.
I would say, yeah, I don't have that. But no, what you were thinking of, Bobby, is my Thirsting Blade. So my melee attacks, I get to do 2 of those.
As long as it's the pack weapon. I thought you also get a second Eldritch Blast. Maybe that's later on. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, it might be like a later on thing.
Alright, well, I moved my character. I'll pull up over here, and I'm going to use my short bow, and I'm gonna fucking clearly go after Skeleton D.
Okay.
Revenge.
Hell yeah.
That's a 19, 26 hit.
26 definitely hits.
And then I hit him with a 5. 5 damage.
5 damage. So shaken from the damage that you took and just the overall presence of this room, you run up and you let go and you hit your target, but you kind of hit like his collarbone, being just like this undead skeleton. You said 5 damage?
Hmm.
So you can see the impact, and he kind of stumbles a little bit, and he kind of just turns and locks eyes with you again. Um, is there anything else you would like to do?
Mm,
Hide.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna hide.
Okay.
But can I hide behind this thing that I'm standing behind? Is that like high enough?
Yeah,
Can I
I
duck
would say
down?
for you being like pretty short, you ducking down, like you only need maybe like 2 feet tops for something to hide behind. So do me a favor and give me a stealth roll.
I got a 19.
19.
Ew.
All right. Let me do a little something. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. Brunier, you are raging. What's your move?
I am going to move. Am I going upstairs right now? Like, or
There's
is it straight ahead?
they are steps, but they're not significant steps. Like
Okay, so it's
you're
like if I were to do like a ranged attack, it wouldn't be disadvantaged.
no, especially with you being like the height change is not dramatic enough to warrant any disadvantage or advantage. It's the level is kind of just on a slight slope, and those
Okay,
steps are just to kind of like get up over those.
perfect. So while I'm walking up, I'm gonna go to right about here, and for my bonus action, I'm gonna drink a potion of speed,
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
and then I'm gonna start fucking slinging javelins.
All right, go for it. Who are you?
Um,
Who's your first victim?
so I'm gonna go. Let's see. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do 2 at the Bone Naga and 1 at Nelfar.
Okay. So roll your 2 on the Bone Naga first.
First. I'm gonna do it recklessly.
Of course.
Yeah. Good thing I did.
Remember, you have the D4 to hit.
Yeah. So.
Nice.
Bobby, I'm so confused after looking up that shit. There's so much more about it than I thought.
Did it say that you have 2?
No, so online people are saying you get 2 beams. It's still the same Eldritch Blast, but you get 2 beams. Which nothing in my character sheet says anything about that. That's just like what's confusing me. But people online are saying at 5 you get 2 beams, and at like 20 you get 3 or something. And you could do the attack and then direct the beams to different people. But how would you roll for that? And how would I roll for it normally? Am I having my damage output by only rolling once?
It's 2 attacks. It's not one beam that just like runs through everybody.
Well,
It's
they
like
were saying that it's one. They were saying that it's 1 attack, but it's like 2 beams. If that
it's
makes
not.
sense.
Online might be
It's not.
the
It's
2014 rule.
it's 2 attacks.
Yeah.
That's what everyone online is saying.
Brunier, what's your
16 and a 15 for the Bone
a
Naga.
16 and a 15. They both hit.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
I'm gonna do so with the javelins, I have the weapon mastery. So when I hit a creature with it, it doesn't stack, so it's only for the first attack, but it has the slow effect. So that
Okay.
creature's speed is now reduced by 10 feet
Okay.
until the start of my next turn.
Until the start of your next turn. Okay. I'm just gonna throw
And then I
that
need-
on here.
I wish I'd mentioned that.
Oh yeah. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna roll both damage at the same time. My Kubla Khan die. Alright. So that's a 9. So that's 13 damage altogether.
Okay.
And then for Nelfar.
So you raging run past Goxen, and like a Gatling gun, you just quick, rapid succession hurl 2 javelins, and you can see that they kind of just stick into the bones of his like skeletal system just through the sheer force that you threw them. But he seems relatively unfazed.
Uh-oh, he might be resistant.
Uh-oh.
He took the damage,
Yeah.
but he's not like shaken by it.
Right. Oh, and then I rolled a 17. A dirty 20 for a javelin strike on Nelfar.
Okay, so as you hurl this javelin through the air, it is pinpoint perfect execution on his chest, and you can see a faint little smile curl up at the sides of his mouth, and he just waves his hand, and a magical shield at the last second appears in front of him, and your attack is deflected.
Okay.
Damn.
You might have to get real close or... Alright. And I think that... Oh, and then for the remainder, I think I only moved like 10 feet. I'm gonna go... Wait, how far is that? Right here. Yeah. I'm gonna go... Come on, keep it.
The professor just said my midterm essay was a good topic.
Nice. I'm gonna go
so nervous.
right here, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. Oops. Full screen. All right. Ben, you are up.
Okay. Ben, in all the chaos, isn't quite sure what to do at first. He's going to take a few steps forward, and as a bonus action, as a bonus action, he's going to give Goxen Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
And then I'm going to forget what yes, okay. So then Ben claps his hands together, and this does fit because this is gold. He is going to check the range of Performance of Creation, because I fucking forgot again. Give me 1 second. Ben is going to walk forward a little bit more.
Inspiration. Yeah.
And close to Goxen, a few feet away from him, Ben is going to put down an item that I can't find now. Put an item down. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm browsing the stickers. But Ben is going to slap on the ground a flask of holy water near Goxen.
Oh, cool.
That Goxen can throw, and it'll deal damage because they're undead.
Oh yeah.
And
Baptize me, baby.
Nice.
I know that Zip could do it. Can Ben ineffectively take cover behind the wall, even though he's really tall?
So
it's not helpful at all.
So you can definitely
Lay
run back there, but generally, like if you're trying to hide, that would be an action. Rogues can use it as a bonus action, but if
Oh
you're
yeah, that's
like
fine.
just kind of taking cover by it, I think there is like you can take cover and it'll increase your AC. So we'll say
Okay.
that you're taking like a 2/3 cover, which I think bumps your AC up by 3, if I remember correctly.
Okay, I'll make a note of that.
Is that your turn?
Yep, Ben is gonna awkwardly hang behind the wall like he's in a war movie. So there we go.
Okay. Now it's gonna
Bobby,
be
real quick.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to tell you before we continue. I just read a whole entire article on it, and you are right. Yeah, dude, I just read a whole entire like go-to guide. None of this was in my character sheet when I was building it. I don't know why. It said nothing about the beams, but this whole page breaks it down. And yeah, so I would roll it as 2 different attacks.
Yeah.
If I'm splitting targets with 2 different ACs.
Yep.
I don't know why it said none of that in D&D Beyond when I was leveling my character.
Even if you're attacking
I'm
the
not
same,
gonna rely on that fucking app anymore, dude.
even if you attack the same target twice, you still have to roll to hit
to
twice.
roll it twice.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know why it said nothing of that, but now I know.
It might be buried in there. That app is kind of finicky with where they put certain information.
Yeah. It also says at level 11 it jumps to 3 beams, and 17 jumps to 4 beams, which is fucking great. 4 beams is nuts.
That makes sense. Well, you do it in Boulder's Gate too.
Yeah. The only reason I know so much about the Warlocks is I've been watching Critical Role season 2, and they have a Warlock, a Hexblade Warlock, so I'm just like hearing it over and over again.
Nah, Sorcerer Warlock with Quicken Spell, you get 6 beams. It's insane.
Nah, I was thinking after reading that article, I was thinking multi-classing with Fighter, so you get the extra action. So
yeah,
you can do that.
Oh yeah, the action surge.
Yeah.
All right, now it is going to be a swarm of bad guys. First up, we have Skeleton C, who is going to 5, 10, 15, 20 run up on Brunier. You see him take a sword and shield out in full charge and take a massive swing with his short sword on Brunier.
Disadvantage from the protection from good and evil.
Plus, you have reckless, so it would have been just a straight roll.
It's just a normal attack then.
Okay. Which is funny because I rolled the same number twice. Does a 14 hit?
Wow, that's funny. So when I take the potion, like when I get the haste spell from the potion of speed, it raises my AC by 2. So instead of it being 14, it is 16. So that's a miss.
Ooh, okay. So he runs full clip. You're glowing with this magical aura, and your body is kind of like you're not moving, but your body's just like a slightly shaky blur, and he can't quite make out where to swing. The light that's radiating off of you is kind of blinding, and he swings wide. That is going to be his turn. Skeleton B is up now. He is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is slowly creeping up, and he is going to kind of slink by the edge, pull his bow back, and take a shot at Goxen. Wow, they're rolling low. That is a 10 to hit. So as he rolls, I assumed. So as he kind of stops, pulls back, how the one arrow hit the wall next to you, this arrow hits the same spot on the other side of the wall. Now that is Skeleton F's turn. He is going to move up to about here. Looking for a target, not being able to find a zip, seeing the casters kind of in the back, he's going to attempt to take a shot at a slightly covered bin, and that is definitely going to hit. That is a 22, 23, something like that.
Yeah, that works.
All right. As you're kind of like hunched over, you think you're covering yourself, but like the top of your back is kind of like sticking out because you're so tall. And as the arrow slams into the back of your shoulder, you take 8 piercing damage.
Damn.
I
Okay.
might not be high landing a lot of attacks, but whenever I roll, I'm rolling like nearly max damage. Um,
Oh yeah.
that is going to be his turn. Watching the chaos, Nelfar kind of looks around, and he is going to move a little bit. Seeing Brunir, seemingly the biggest threat in the room, standing at what, about 15 feet tall, he is
Oh
going
yeah.
to just smile at you, and he is going to use. He holds his staff, and like I said, he has a chaos shard that is encapsulated on the top of his staff, and he's going to point it at you, and he is going to use his multi attack, which is 3 arcane bursts.
Okay.
See.
Throw him in the portal. Throw him in the portal.
So
Right. Put half of them in the portal, then close it.
Yeah.
Slice them.
It's a good idea, honestly.
The first one is you're reckless, and he's not technically. What is the rule on? Can you read the protection of good and evil one more time? Because he's not technically undead. He is a person.
Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
He technically doesn't fit any of those categories
Oh, shit.
because he is
What
just.
is he, a drow?
He's a drow, yeah. He's technically just a drow
Yeah.
wizard. So I don't know if Fae is that.
I don't know. Let me look it up.
No, Fae are separate. Drow is just a
Right.
variant
just
of
a-
elves.
yeah.
Fae are not.
So the first one hits. That's another 18, so that one hits. Okay, so
Interesting.
as he aims at you and he launches the 3 arcane bursts in your direction, the first 2 hit you, and the third one, it kind of like knocks you over a little bit, and as you stumble back, that third one launches over your head. So,
Okay.
because he is using a chaos shard as a component for his attacks, they are not the normal force damage that you would take. They are randomized damages. So
Okay.
the first one
Are there any
is
like saving throws or anything with that?
no, it's just completely random. I roll a d10 and see what the damage is. So the first one is
Okay.
force damage. So you just see this like pressure of air slam into you. So the first one you'll take half damage because it's force. And I think force is part of your resistances raging, or is it? I think it's bludgeoning, or is it just bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing?
Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay. And do you have any resistances to cold, which is the second one? So you see this force of air slam into you, kind of move you, and then the second one follows through with this blast of ice. So you are going to take. Gotta find my dice. Normally I take a second to like separate all my dice. That is 10.
I'm so scared right now.
Oh gosh.
So as the first one hits you, you take 20 force damage.
Damn.
20.
20, yeah. And then as
That was half?
it's force damage, it's
No,
not
I don't
half.
get half.
Oh, I thought you did get half too.
And then as the blast of ice hits you, you take 9 damage.
Damn.
All right, that's better.
I rolled really high on the first one.
I'm about to die. I'm about to die.
Alright, and that is his turn. As he stands there just with a shit-eating grin on his face. Next up is the Bone Naga. With Brunier being the only one in range, he is going to 5, 10, 15. He's going to move up to you, and he is going to chomp down and take 2 massive bite attacks at you.
Ooh, Tom, you rusted there.
Brunier never fall.
Noxon, don't forget you. I put that holy water behind you.
He, however, is undead. So that was with your reckless, just a straight roll, and I rolled a 3 and a 1. So as this flies through the air and lands down and takes 2 massive bites at you, still getting your center balance from Nelfar's attacks, you are still able to kind of duck the first one. As it lunges at you, the second one, you are actually able to grab his with a 1.
Yeah.
You grab his mouth and are able to push him back off of you,
deflecting
that second attack. You guys have survived so far. Claudia, you are up, and then we are at the top of the order.
Okay, I have a question.
Sure.
I just want to double check the wording of Hunter's Mark. So it says, when I magically mark a creature, I can deal an extra 1d6 force damage to the target whenever I hit it with an attack roll. So technically, guiding bolt is an attack roll, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I could use guiding bolt, Hunter's Mark on guiding bolt.
Yeah, I don't see why not. If it says attack roll specifically, guiding bolt would 100% work.
Okay. So I'm around my character. Do I have any structure I could kind of parkour up to get increased height?
I would say in this particular room, the only thing that is around you, like behind you, is the walls of the labyrinth. There's not a ton of elevation in here in general. So I'm not going to make you roll a perception because there's not quite anything that you can like really scale up.
Okay, in that case, I'm going
Actually, it looks like to your left there are like those weird tombstones with the lights on them. If you want to give me, there's 2 of them to your left. I don't know if you can see they have like the light on them. I wasn't sure if that was a pillar or just like it looks like a massive like tombs.
I took that as a pillar.
We'll say it's like a shrine, and it has like these like arcane etchings in them. So I would say if you want to give me an athletics or acrobatics roll as you kind of jump in between the 2 of them to get up it, we can do that.
Okay, I'll do that acrobatics roll. That'll be my movement.
Yeah, because if you look at the top of it, they are pillars, but there are like lips in between them that you could probably like Batman hunch on.
I got an 8.
An 8? Unfortunately, with an 8, as you kind of try to jump in between the 2 pillars to like shimmy your way up, they're very smooth and kind of, despite being smooth, they're also very ancient and they kind of crumble, so you can't quite get your footing to like work your way up there.
Okay. No
People
worries.
fossil
As
falls
my
off.
bonus action, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay. And who is that going to be on?
On Naga.
Okay. Just remember your Hunter's Mark because What's that?
I'm just gonna mark that off. That I use a charge of that really quick.
Okay.
To activate it. and I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level.
Okay,
Naga.
perfect.
You want to move anywhere?
I tried to get advantage by jumping on the. So technically, I'm over here. I'm between these two now. So I
that's
slipped.
That's what I'm saying.
And Guiding Bolt has a range of 120, so not 70. So we're good.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Okay.
The ranges on all the
Okay.
ranged attacks are insane.
Let me just check. I'm gonna mark off that I cast Guiding Bolt at level 2. I'm gonna make my attack roll. Noah, please move. Sorry.
That makes it impeccable.
Alright, so that's 12 without the D4.
The cat's looking at him.
16 with the D4 to land.
16 hits.
Okay, Guiding Bolt is radiant damage. And I roll 5d6 plus the additional force damage.
Do you need D6s?
Yeah.
How many do you need?
5.
Oh, I got 3 right here.
Perfect. Let's be easy. That's 4, 5. I'm just gonna confirm. Yeah.
So much fun rolling at the same time.
Big money, no way, man.
Okay. So that's 6, 8, 12, 18,
Wow.
19, and it's doubled, I'm guessing, for this creature.
You wouldn't know.
Okay. So it's a 19. I'm gonna add my force damage,
Okay.
which is an additional D6, I think. Let me just double check. Where are you? There we go. There. Yeah, so it's an extra D6. We got a 6. Altogether, that is 25 points of damage.
Oof.
Ew.
All right. So you, as you can't quite get your grip, you turn around, you summon this guiding bolt, and you launch it through the map. It hurls and it slams into his head and kind of cracks it to the side. And you can kind of see, even though it doesn't have facial features, you can kind of see like that kind of shook it. And it needs like a second to kind of get its bearings right. That was a heavy hit that it just took. Is there anything else you would like to do?
How about I used all my bonus action, my action, and my movement. I have a quick question just to understand the language of Guiding Bolt. It says there's a
The next attack
The next
on
roll.
him is going to be at advantage.
and that's just for me, not for everyone.
It's for anybody.
It's for anyone.
It's for anybody.
Okay.
So as
You
it
just
oh, go ahead.
Oh, because I guess like the Guiding Bolt energy stays on the creature, right? So it makes it more visible.
That's
Okay.
exactly what I was about to say. Is as it impacts onto its head, you can see it kind of radiating with this light and radiating illuminating everything around it. So yes, the next attack will be at advantage
For everyone, guys.
for anyone. We are back at the top of the order. Skeleton D, confused by its target just disappearing, being a zip, seeing Claudia launch that massive attack on the Bone Naga, Skeleton D is going to fire a shot at Claudia with his short bow. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits. And I have to do a Constitution saving throw.
Yes. Let me roll the damage real
No,
quick.
it's Constitution. That's the value.
So you have to roll a saving throw of 10 to maintain concentration as this arrow pierces into like just under like your clavicle. And then you take
Gotcha. And
you
it's
take 9
Constitution,
damage.
just to double check.
I believe so. Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
That's a D20.
Yep.
Okay. Good luck. Ugh. All right, that was a 4.
Okay.
Oh, but you have blessed here.
Oh, plus bless, but I don't think it's gonna
Sure.
do much. So a 7.
Oh,
A 7.
What
So
a shot.
Unfortunately, the pain that shocks your body as this arrow comes from this target that you weren't paying attention to. What did you have casted? It was on Brunier, right? The protection of good and evil.
Yeah, protection from good and evil.
Unfortunately, this massive glowing Brunier, the light just slowly fades.
I'm still
And the-
blessed. Stay blessed.
What's the
Stay
damage
blessed.
on that?
What's up?
It was 9.
Okay.
Alright, I'll keep the white on for your Blessy Bless. That is the end of Skeleton D's turn. Goxon, you are up. Locked and loaded,
All right.
dual-wielding Eldritch Blast.
Apparently, now we're having 2 beams of the same one, and wish I would have known that, but fucking D&D Beyond did not tell me.
Now we.
So Josh, you said you put you made Ben put holy water there. Do you want me to just leave that for you? Because I think I could do more help right now using my abilities. If I'm being completely
That's
honest.
perfectly fine. I was just putting it there as an option because it does burn.
Okay.
It does like holy burn damage, but
I-
apparently
I-
Nelfar has a shield, so it doesn't work on him either.
I will
Yeah.
say that
And, like, I'm imagining it's
you
not going to splash a very big radius, right?
I will say
I don't
as
know.
you
It's water.
saw the Bone Naga take radiant damage, it didn't appear to take any extra damage. So whether or not holy water will do anything is questionable.
It just gets him like a little wet. Yeah.
Bobby
not-
making my effects useless again.
And for now, I'll just leave it there. I want to try to clear some of these ads, especially the ones around Brunier. I want to.
Yeah, that's what I'm working
I
on.
think he might die if I don't try to like help a little bit. So I'm gonna. I'm just gonna straight up Eldritch Blast with 2 beams to C and E. I'm gonna do my movement afterwards. I'm not gonna do my movement yet.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just roll in the fucking app to make everything transparent and easy.
I think we got to get that guy's staff, Nelfar's staff, away from him.
Yeah.
I'll go after
So
the head.
I'll do the hit DC for C first, Bobby.
Okay.
Fucking 26.
That definitely hits.
Oh.
Now, do you want me to do the hit DC for the next one or the damage for C first?
We'll do the damage first, and then we'll move on
Okay.
to the.
Okay. So this would be damage and then plus a D4. Remember. So 9 plus. Oh, it didn't roll. Hold on. Plus that extra D4. 4. Okay.
So
Not bad. 13.
you take the Eldritch Blast and you chuck it, hoping to save your friend who's being surrounded by all
Just
of these
mauled.
undead. And very similar to the previous attack on the last skeleton, this Eldritch Blast goes a little bit higher and it just takes the skeleton's head clean off. The electricity
Oh, hell yeah.
courses through the bones and they just crumble.
Nice. All right, now I'm gonna target Skeleton E. I mean, technically this is happening at the same time. They're just going opposite ways, but
You're dual
we
wielding.
get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we could that works.
Because I don't think it's just
Hit
like the
DC.
same
Oh,
beam.
not 20, baby.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
This
For
is
that,
the
and then
Goxon powerhouse we've
I-
been waiting for.
I get my +4 as well, so not that crazy actually.
That was
Not that crazy.
what was that? An 8 and an
And
8 and
three.
a 3.
Not that
That eight's
fucking
not
crazy.
8 and a
Huh?
3. That's 11 damage.
Yeah, that's not that crazy. Surprisingly.
So
but-
as you
what we
summon
got.
this massive second Eldritch Blast, significantly bigger than the last one, you hurl it, and it hits it in like its like shield arm and just blows the arm clean off, and it just swings and it just looks at you, just holding a single sword. It is very beat up, but it is still standing.
Okay, cool. And now I'm gonna do my movement.
Okay.
And then my bonus action. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll just stay right here, right next to Brunier. I won't go much further. And then for my... Get that shit, get out of the fucking way. For my bonus action, I'm gonna use Hexblade's Curse on... Yeah, I'll go after Nelfar. Fuck it. I'll use Hexblade's Curse on Nelfar.
Love it. Actually,
I'm going to be making my way towards
as
him.
you turn and go to summon your Hexblade's Curse, Nelfar just looks at you and he smiles and he snaps his finger and he casts Counterspell. And he negates your Hexblade's Curse.
Oh! So it doesn't still count as I used it?
It does. You still expended a spell slot.
And that's I can only use
Yeah,
Hexblade's Curse
that's
once per short rest. Well, I didn't use a spell slot, but I can only use that once per short rest.
Well,
Fucking lame.
and Goxon has to look over Bernier and be like, I swear this never happens.
Yeah. I'm just nervous.
Nelfar just glances at you and he shakes his head and he's like, I won't go down that easy.
I'm gonna fuck this boy up.
I came for blood. I told you. I warned you guys. I literally, I wrote down all of his spells and I wrote spell slots out for him. I made this motherfucker like a stat sheet block so I didn't have to like constantly like look around.
Nice.
All right, so that's your turn. It is Skeleton E just going ham on Brunier. He is going to swing again. I'm assuming you're still reckless, Brunier?
Yeah, because it goes until the start of my next turn.
Okay, so it's going to be at advantage because you're no longer protected from good and evil.
Just so everyone knows, E is very weak. Could probably die from the...
I was gonna say, I'm debating if I should back you up on the Naga or if Zip and Claudia are dealing with the skeletons. I don't know. We'll see.
Does a 16 hit?
16 just hits.
Okay.
Josh, everyone has advantage on the Naga right now. Just throwing it out there.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna go after Nelfar because I feel like if I keep him distracted, you know what I mean? Like, more people distracting more enemies, not everyone's gonna get picked off too much.
So you take 7 piercing damage round down, so that's or halved and then round down. So you take 3 piercing damage as he kind of one arm stabs you like in kind of like just above the kneecap real quick and pulls out because you're just so much taller than he is. So a Zip, you are up. And then followed by Bernier and Ben.
We're gonna go after the... You said the Bone Naga we have advantage on?
Yeah, so the Bone Naga you have advantage
the next attack on the Bone Naga is at advantage.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go after... Skeleton D went after Claudia, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go after the same guy, because now I have a personal vendetta against this fucker, because he came after me. And he hurt me.
Alright, roll your attack.
Does a 15 hit that stupid idiot?
15 hits.
Nice.
That stupid.
Stupid.
I just see a Zip so angry.
We're hiding, right?
I'm
So
like,
sneak attack damage?
yeah, I was gonna say, I'm still like...
You are hidden from him, so you do get sneak attack damage, correct?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her last turn she hid from him, and I rolled a perception check with him, and he didn't see you.
Cool.
I got a 10 for damage, but what is this sneak attack action? You can deal. I mean, I don't know if I need it.
With
I got
10,
12.
he's already been damaged. So as you pop back out,
Yeah.
you can kind of see him like not really focused on you. He's looking at Claudia. And you pull back just with this like unfiltered rage. Like your bow becomes super taut, and you let go, and it flies through, and it just takes his head clean off, and it travels like 15, 20 feet behind him and just pins it, mouth open, arrow straight through into the wall.
You got what's coming.
Yeah.
Like that fucking goblin trying to stab me in the back.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
I'm just gonna go back in hiding. Do I have to roll for that? Well, does that work?
Give me a stealth roll real quick, yeah.
Another
one.
Yeah. 14 plus 10. I got a 24.
24.
I hope I can hide.
Okay. As far as you're aware, nobody noticed. You kind of pop up, release the shot, and then pop back down. Bernier, you are up, followed by Bin.
Oh yeah. Good shit.
Bobby, for the Amulet of Tears, if I were to throw that on, could I count that as a bonus action?
Yeah, I would say just to pop on the amulet. I wouldn't say that'll be like a full action. The only time I'll get like finicky about you guys like swapping equipment is like I said when you're like putting away your sword and then taking out a new sword. But like to just pull an amulet out of your pocket and throw it on real quick, I would say that'll probably just be a bonus action.
Yeah, because Brunier's gonna get hit with the force damage. He's gonna get like that ringing, like in a fucking Rocky movie. And he's gonna get hit with that fucking, like he's gonna get hit with that frost damage too. And he's gonna get lucky and push the Naga out of the way, and then see the fucking skeleton stab him in the leg. He's gonna, all right, this motherfucker's not joking.
He's not joking.
Yeah, so I'm gonna throw on that temporary hit points real quick, and
I love that it's an option
getting
in
right
the
back-
app too. That's sick.
What?
I love that it actually says like temporary hit points 18. That's dope.
I know,
Oh,
yeah, it's a great way to keep track. And then just getting right back into the fight recklessly, he is just gonna start swinging with the great axe at the Bone Naga.
All right.
Because he could give two
So
shits.
so your
about
the first attack on him is going to be at advantage because of guiding light.
Nice.
Oh, okay. So yeah, then I'll just do a normal attack, and no matter what, it's gonna eventually go into reckless. So we got.
That's hilarious.
Cool. All right, I rolled a 16 twice, so that's 22 altogether.
That
for the
definitely
first
hits.
attack. Do you want me to roll each attack? Because I have 3 attacks, and then do you want me to do each attack and then do damage, or do you want to do attack damage?
Whatever's easier for you to keep track of all the damage. If you want to do it one at a time, that's fine. Whatever works for you for tallying up all the damage.
I'm gonna do attack damage.
Generally speaking, that's a better idea in case you kill him. You're not wasting any of your attacks.
Yeah, I feel that. So the first one is going to be 17 damage.
17 to hit or 17 damage? Oh, you said never mind.
17 damage because it was a 22 for the first attack.
Right. Okay. So you swing your giant axe into him, slam it straight into its head as it started pulling back into the glowing spot. And you can see like this thing is getting banged up quickly from you guys.
Let's go. And then second attack is going to be reckless.
I'm starting
21.
to
21 hits.
And I'm going to roll the Yama.
I'm starting to think something else is gonna come through that portal because this ain't shit right now, my boy.
Yeah, you're one. You're one to talk. You're like, what are you fucking talking about? I just took 30 damage.
I'm just saying.
What the hell?
Listen,
About stuff coming through the force.
I got
hanging out
full
in the
health right
back.
now. That's all I'm saying. I got full health, and I'm about to do some damage to Nelfar on this next turn. That's all I'm saying. Unless he
enters
kills
the
me
game.
in one shot. Unless he kills me in one shot in this turn.
I
I'm
can't wait
fucking
for
him
that.
up. I got
The
some
second,
shit ready for him.
second attack is 10 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
How do you want to
Nice.
do it?
Nice.
Oh, I wanna-
Let's
I
go.
wanna-
He's got a God
I
of War
wanna
it.
fucking
Yeah, just rip him
fucking
apart.
thing. Yeah, I want to be like the first one to fucking like start to sever the neck bone, like that first strike, and then as it comes back, it's kind of like dangling in there, and then just come in with a fucking solid strike, and then I want to cut the head off, and then as the head falls to the ground, I want to do like a stomp, and like I don't have to smash it, but I just want to fucking crack at least one or two of like the bone.
So as you
That's pretty
just
fucking sick.
swing, the first one cracks into the light left from the guiding bolt, and you can see the skull begin to split, and it reels back. And as it reels back, your second swing cracks right into that C1, the very top first spinal cord vertebrae, and it just shatters, and the head falls off on the ground. The glowing eyes begin to fade as you just curb stomp the top of it. Give me a strength roll.
So I do have advantage with strength checks since I'm raging.
Yes, sir.
Never surprises me how OP Brunier is.
I
Never
imagine, like,
surprises
yeah, I was in my head. Brunier, it like lunged at Brunier, and he caught it by the fangs, and he pulled ripped the fangs out of its head.
Picture him doing the God of War, like ripping them out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or he did like the Harry
Yeah.
Potter where it
Yeah.
bites him, and he stabs it
Oh.
through the top. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a
I love
skeleton,
it.
like I feel like it's a little trickier just because it's a skeleton.
Yeah.
14.
14. So as you come down and smash on it, it doesn't explode into dust, but you land your massive oversized foot lands exactly where your axe did and kind of split it a little bit. And as you step on that weak part of the skull, it just cracks in as your foot pierces through it.
Oh.
And the
That's
bone
that's
naga,
all I want.
the bone naga got fucked up. You know what it is? I underestimated
Yeah.
how much damage Goxon and Claudia. Claudia is an absolute sleeper agent on damage.
Yeah. For sure.
Oh
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Guiding bolt is always just a killer spell.
Such a little
Claudia
bit.
is like a third of the entire party's damage, just hanging out in the back.
Oh yeah.
Literally.
But don't celebrate too yet
Oh, yeah,
because
we
you
got our
still got
first
some
shark.
people on the map.
True.
Oh,
yeah, and I have a feeling I could be wrong, but I have a feeling that Nelfar looks like he could summon things. That's all I'm fucking saying. That's what it looks like at least.
Now that
Brunier,
you
is that
mention
the
it,
end of your turn?
No, I actually have one more attack with the potion of speed because I get 2 attacks, and then with the potion of speed, it adds on an action.
You get a third one. Yep.
So after stomping the skull, I'm gonna look at Nelfar, fucking eyes glowing blue, and like still like some frost from the damage on like my shoulder. And I'm just gonna walk up to him and then just raise the axe.
So
I'll take
as
the
you-
opportunity to from
Yep.
Better you than me, buddy. Better you than me.
What if
Yeah.
that killed Brunier?
So you,
Yeah, right.
it's an
Yeah, I'm
18
good.
to hit,
Yeah, no, that hits.
and you
I don't
take.
give a fuck.
The wavies.
I'm rolling high on damage tonight.
Yee!
That's a full. You take a full 9 damage halved, so that is 4 piercing damage. As you turn away from this like one-armed mangled skeleton, he just swings and stabs you like in the back of the calf as you begin to walk away.
Not so bad.
Yeah, and then as he feels that as he's going, and he's just going to go enough with these fucking insects, and then he's gonna go up, raise his axe overhead, and I'm gonna reckless attack.
Now,
Oh,
Bernier
and
would like look back at the skeleton and be like,
remind me
not bad.
about- I will, yeah. I will need the bull. So a 19. Then I'm just gonna add that bless in there just in case. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So as you bring your
Yeah.
shield up, he just smiles and he braces
yeah.
for impact as you slam down into his shoulder. How much damage is that doing?
Let's see.
That's a good kitty.
I remember
No.
That's a good kitty.
That is a good kitty. 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay.
Okay.
Ben, it is
He's a
your
wizard.
turn.
Okay. So, how much health do you have, Bernier?
Out of, let's say, at a scale of 1 to 50, I'm a 32.
Okay. Okay. Do you think you can survive another round? I don't know with Nelfar. Okay, we're just gonna play it safe. Ben is going to Healing Word Bernier at level 1.
Nice.
Uh,
Dude, I'll take anything I can get.
like you're not like dying, but I do want to patch you up a little at least.
With how
You-
crazy that last round was, it was
Yeah.
pretty brutal.
Yeah.
You heal.
seriously.
You heal for 6,
Word, thank you.
and
Beautiful.
Ben sees that Nelfar's shield just keeps popping up, and he feels like he kind of knows a little bit about sort of the magic that's going on here. So in retaliation, he is also going to cast 2nd level Chaos Bolt on Nelfar. And then I
Okay.
forgot to roll. Whoopsie.
Let's see
He's
it.
going
Let's see
to
it.
roll to hit. Oh, I still have. No, I don't have bless myself. Do I have what's on me? Like effect wise?
That was just a reminder that you're concentrating on bless.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I forgot to give myself this. All right. I got an 8 to hit. Oh, wonderful.
So it's in a very bin fashion. You are a little nervous with you don't want to accidentally hit Bernier, so you try to weave it a little past his massive leg. Just as Bernier brings down the axe, you throw the chaos bolt and it hurls through the air. And unfortunately, it just goes wide because you were trying to overcompensate for not hitting Bernier. Is there anything else
Yeah.
you'd like to do?
I can't.
I just toss it. It goes into the lake, like on the other side of
It's
the.
so funny. So funny how every single fight, like, we're all like killing all these things, and then Ben goes to attack, and he just throws something, and it just like hits a chandelier. Like every single fight.
Ben's setting up the biggest underdog story.
Yeah. One of these days, I'm just waiting for it to happen, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
He's almost done learning the blade, right?
Eventually.
Yeah.
Ben sees that the healing was the best thing, and he just kind of ducks behind the wall again, so he doesn't get shot at by another skeleton.
So, speaking of it, it's currently Skeleton B's turn. So, he is going to continue his stalking. He's going to walk around the corner perfectly in line with Ben, and he's going to take a shot with his short bow at Ben. That is a natural 1. So, despite having a clear shot
Nice.
on you, it just goes wide and it just flies way over your head, and he kind of just stands there not really processing that he had a massive failure.
The arrow is ancient, so it turns to dust as he shoots it.
Next up is Skeleton F. He is going to also continue 5, 10, 30. He is going to just continue his way around, and he is going to take another shot at Claudia. That is, I'm assuming, a 21 hits.
Yes, it does.
You take 7 piercing damage as this arrow slams into the bottom of your leg.
Okay.
Now, it is Nelfar's turn. He looks up at Brunier, and he looks over at the pile of bones that Brunier has left in his wake, and he just smiles, and he just mutters, "All life
Oh my
is
God.
expendable, and yours is no different." And he snaps, and he uses his bonus action to cast Misty Step, and you do not get an opportunity attack on him.
Yeah,
He is going to appear off to your left, and as he appears, you see him reach into a pouch on his side, and he pulls out. None of you are wizards, so you've never really had to deal with like component spells. But he reaches out and he's holding in his hand sulfur and bat guano, and he begins mushing them together, and you can see his mouth. Components are weird. You can see him muttering arcane words as he begins ferociously spreading them in his hand, and as he's doing it, he opens it, and a massive fireball begins to grow in his hands. And he casts fireball on Brunier and Goxen. I need you guys to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
You have the +4, remember. You have the D4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely gonna use that D4.
I do have advantage on dex saving throws too.
Yes.
So for dex saving throw, I'm gonna do my normal D20 plus whatever my dex saving throw modifier is, plus the D4. Correct?
Say that again. Sorry, I was reading how much damage I'm gonna kill you guys with.
Oh, just it's what I was saying was accurate. I just was saying it out loud. It makes sense. So I'm rolling the 20. Yeah.
Just for reference, Bobby, do you know what guano is?
It's bat poopy.
Yeah.
Back shit, yeah.
I was when you're saying he's mixing back shit. I saw a homeless guy do that once.
Maybe he was a wizard.
19 on the dex
I saw a homeless guy in the subway cast fireball.
I got a 13.
With the D4.
Yeah, the D4 added. I got 13.
What did you get, Bernier?
19.
So you save. The DC, his spell save DC is only 14, which means the person that's been running his mouth this entire time is about to take 8d6 damage.
I'm dead.
Is Skeleton E involved in that too?
Roll 1.
If I'm not dead, I'm gonna smack the fuck out of that boy. But I think I'm dead.
That's.
I know.
The skeleton is involved in that. He passed his dex save, but he's probably going to die. What was that? 8d6. Where are my d6?
Jeez Louise.
This is how you know Bobby is just done fucking around.
If Goxen survives, I'll try and heal him next round.
If Goxen doesn't survive, I'll tell you about my plans I had for you, babe. I had beautiful plans.
Oh my god.
If we get past 38, just tell me, okay?
Sure.
Because that's my health, is 38.
Well, isn't actual death, wouldn't that be another 38? I thought to actually kill you, it would have to be double your health.
So,
I think you're just down. Yeah, you're just down otherwise.
So as this massive fireball lands in the middle of the area of the three of you, Skeleton E is just eviscerated. Considering he only had 2 health.
Nice job, boss.
Bernier, you take 14 fire damage. Goxen, you take
halved, right?
That's halved already, yeah.
Goxen, I have fire resistance 2 from the ring.
I don't think resistance is stack. Let me check.
I have no idea.
Well, because I
Oh
I
my
got the
God.
saving throw, but then I also have resistance to fire.
So resistance doesn't stack. So it's either like you're resistant and that's it. So you still just take half damage. Oh well, actually
Okay.
no, because it would be a save. So you take half damage plus you're resistant to fire damage. So you would take 7.
Keeping me on the edge over
Right.
here, man.
Well, if you double Goxon, you take 29 fire damage as this
Damn.
fireball
Damn.
lands at your
Damn.
feet and just
Ow!
engulfs the area. Brunir kind of
Damn.
able to, with his sheer size, not take the brunt of it, but it does just singe his boots and up his legs. You, however, are completely engulfed in flame.
Nice.
What was your
No divine intervention
like that?
from my patron or anything. You know, I just gave that bitch some money. She's
Patron
just watching,
help.
like, yeah, she's just
Patron
watching, like,
So,
She pissed.
You
divine
did try to riz her last.
That's a compliment. That's a compliment.
So, to be fair, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but I will. Generally speaking, Divine Intervention is actually a spell for clerics that they can use, and they have to roll a D100, and I think they have to roll under a 20, so that's what I just had you do the same thing, just to see. And you did not. You rolled a 51, so...
Your patron's like, you trying to
Gotcha. Okay.
see this
I
asshole?
don't have it yet.
I know.
I only have one level.
So,
Okay.
it is Claudia's turn.
Okay. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at a level 2 again. I'm going to cast it first. No, first, I'm going to use my bonus action. No, I don't need to. I'm going to transfer my Hunter's Mark to Nelfar,
Okay.
which does not require a bonus action.
Oh yeah.
I'm then going to cast Guiding Bolt at a level 2 on Nelfar.
Okay.
Also use my Hunter's Mark damage. So I'm gonna just make that roll first.
Did we say drinking
17
potions were
plus
bonus
7.
actions?
That's a 24 to hit.
24 hits. So
Okay.
with a potion, you can drink it as a bonus action, and you have to roll the dice to see how much you heal. But if you drink a potion
That's
as
what
an
it was.
action, it does
Yes.
the max heal.
That's what it was. Okay. I was trying to remember what our rule was. I'm gonna type
You're,
that down so I don't forget.
We need 5.
So I'm gonna roll my damage and then add the Hunter's Mark damage.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more.
Yahtzee.
Okay. So that's 6 plus 4 is 10. 14, 16, 17, 21. Radiant. And then an extra d4 for force damage. That is a 1. So altogether 22, 21
22.
radiant, and then 1 force damage.
All right. So you hurl this guiding bolt across the way, lighting up as it impacts him. He doesn't react. He's kind of just like engulfed in watching Goxon burn, and it smashes into his shoulder, and he is lit up. So the next attack on him will be at advantage. Is there anything else you would like to do?
For everyone. For everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone gets advantage on him for the next turn.
Everybody.
I'm gonna do a few things. So I have a bonus action left and I have movement. I'm gonna try again to parkour up onto this tomb.
Parkour.
So I can get advantage. No. Where is my skills? There we go. Okay. I got a 23.
23. This time, as you go up it, you've kind of made impacts in it the first attempt. So this time you're kind of able to use the first couple footing holes that you accidentally made to build up some momentum and work your way up and you are sitting on top of this lip of this pedestal, hunched over like
And
the
then,
Dark Knight himself.
and then for bonus action, I'm gonna shift into my hyena form.
Okay.
And let me just read out what that does. I'm gonna use a charge of shifting.
It allows you to enter Comic-Con
So while
undetected.
shifted, I have advantage on wisdom checks. Where'd it go? Here we go. Wisdom checks, and no creature within 30 feet of me can make an attack against me with advantage unless I'm incapacitated.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
That is your turn. We are at the top of the order. It is going to be Goxin, Azip, Bernier, and then Bin.
All right.
All right.
Goxin, you got a
First thing
heal.
I'm-
You got a heal coming your way.
I might not need it, but I
Oh.
appreciate it. With my bonus action, the first thing I'm going to do is drink my potion of healing. Supreme. Is a very rare potion. It says
Supreme.
you gain 10d4 plus 20 health points.
I forgot
I'm
that I
rolling
gave
those
you guys
D4.
like OP items for no reason.
Dude. Busted, dude.
I was
1,
too
2, 3,
generous in the
4,
beginning.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 d4 plus 20. So I'm going to heal, let's see. Where are we at?
What is that from?
47. I'm going to heal 47. That's from, I've had it since like the very beginning.
Yeah, I forget, but
Where'd you
I
get
think
that from?
I forget. I think I gave you guys like I think when you were strong arming Travis, maybe.
It was something. There was. I think it was one of those
Superior.
situations where.
Oh,
Huh?
okay.
That sounds right. Goxin got us all superior healing potions.
Yeah.
It was something like that. But yeah, I just used it, so I'm back to full health. Fucking, that wasn't nothing. I didn't hear no damn bell. And he's gonna do movement. 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna have him kind of like on this side.
Goxin
I'm
will
gonna-
never die.
Unfortunately. So now I'm gonna have him do a two-handed strike, a two-handed Eldritch Smite is what he's gonna do. I'm gonna roll all this in here. So hit DC is +8. Let's roll for it. It's gonna be 26.
26 will hit. 26 will hit.
Nice. Okay, so hold on. Let me just see what my other bonuses are. Boost Steel gets an extra 1d4 of lightning. Okay, so do my 1d10 plus 4. My Eldritch Smite add-on, so that's 13. My Eldritch Smite add-on, so, and then another d4 onto it, 16. 3. Okay, so essentially, fucking 32 damage
32 damage.
for the first attack. But I have
Okay.
Thirsting Blade, so I'm gonna do another attack.
Okay, so
to
roll
end the attack.
another.
Another hit DC. But you have the 32.
Yeah,
So that one's going to be 12. I'm assuming
12.
that does not hit.
12 does not hit. So you swing down this massive explosion of energy, damages him, and you fall back. And for the first time, you actually see a moment of panic in his eyes.
Jeremy, is that with D4 from Bless?
You're not blessed anymore because
Okay.
you lost concentration. Remember, Josh? Didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Good point. And I didn't need.
Oh, so
I
we
guess.
all lose
yeah.
that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but that would have been with advantage from what Claudia just did, right? Does that make a difference or
Yeah.
no?
Everyone gets advantage.
Well,
Yeah, on
so
that part.
That's
Yeah.
You could roll.
so
you could roll
it
again
was
just see if you get a net.
no, because it was the first attack. So that first attack that you hit him
okay.
with would have been with
Added.
an advantage, not the
Yeah,
second
but I already
one.
hit him, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
Okay.
figured. Yeah.
Okay.
that's cool,
Okay.
that's cool.
Sorry.
Still 32 damage. Hey, I'm okay with it. You know?
Hey.
I know, and I agree.
The guy hit me with 29, I hit him with 32. I said, "What's up?"
Daddy, can we have more damage, please?
All right, Zip, you are up.
Also,
Like
Bobby
that.
didn't get to finish his scene of what Nelfar was doing when he got hit, guys.
Oh, I was just saying that for the first time you can actually see like a moment of panic set in on his face as he begins
Okay,
to wipe blood off of his face.
Nice.
I'm just gonna use Okay, so question. If I use steady aim, I'm not gonna move at all. Does that give me advantage on this roll
It
to
will,
hit
yes.
him? Let me just make sure I
Steady aim is if
Right.
your movement speed drops to 0 and it gives you advantage on the attack, so you cannot move this turn.
Okay, that's fine. All right, well, I'm gonna do that. Use my short bow, or not my short bow. This thing. Yeah. 18 plus 7. Does a 26 hit him?
A 26 hits, yes. And he is currently engaged with one of your allies, so you do get sneak attack damage.
Oh yeah.
How do I do that?
Oh, and a thing that I forgot to note, as you guys completely obliterate something that I thought was probably going to kill one of you. Goxen, now that you're face to face with him, you can see around his neck is a small thin chain, and dangling from it is a key.
Nice. Okay.
Shove it up his ass.
Oh,
Yeah, literally.
got a key around his neck.
Okay, so it says once per turn you can deal extra 3d6 damage to one creature hit with an attack if you have advantage on
That's your sneak attack damage.
So is that so do I roll the initial, like, the 1d6 plus 4 plus 3d6s?
So you roll your
Yeah.
damage. You roll your damage that your bow does, and then you roll your sneak attack damage.
Plus 3. Okay.
So I think it's like 4d6 total.
Hmm. 15 damage.
15 damage. So as this arrow, actually, how do you want to do this?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna. Fuck. I don't know. How should I do it? Something really fucking crazy and cool to do with
360 no
fucking bow
scope.
and arrow.
360 no scope.
Yeah. I'm just gonna come
So
out of hiding. 360 no scope him.
my brain.
So in very
Yeah, literally,
zip.
it's just like, get away from my friends.
So in very a zip fashion, you pop out from behind this small ledge, and you kind of like look away a little bit as you release the arrow. And as Goxen is swinging down that second or that initial impact that did a lot of the damage, you see as the arrow begins to get close to this lightning damage, you see a part of it chain out and hit the arrow, and it lights the arrow like on fire, and it right into his neck and just pierces through, and he stands there and he begins to grab and starts grasping, and you can see Goxen, he's beginning to mutter some type of arcane words, but the sound just won't come out, and he falls slumped over to the ground, and he is no more. You do, however,
Goxen spits on him.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Fuck that guy.
He is no more. You do, however, have the two remaining skeletons that
And
are.
the portal's still open.
The portal is still open. The skeletons are still present. They look back at Nelfar, gasping on the ground for air, for words, as he begins to bleed out. And you can see that they're just undead. They're just skeletons. That doesn't really process. And they turn back and they see a zip, and they pull their swords out and are going to begin marching towards you guys. So they're not entirely phased by his demise. Brunir, it's your turn, followed by Ben.
Brunier is gonna see Nelfar, and he's gonna realize that it was a zip that did it. And he's like, "Little trippy one, thank you for saving me the trouble."
A question to the DM.
And
Yeah.
he's gonna go. He's gonna march over here. Oh, go ahead, Josh.
Sorry, is Nelfar dead or he's dying?
He's dead. I just left his body there just because, like, I know you guys are probably gonna like loot him and whatnot. But he is. He is dead.
You made it sound like he was dying. I was like, oh shit, maybe we can interrogate him. Never mind.
You never said non-lethal damage.
There is. I don't even know what that is in this campaign.
Why would you even need it? I'm gonna throw a javelin at skeleton F.
All right, do it up.
Keep it reckless, baby. Let's see. This first one is a 22. Okay, yeah. So 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
26 plus 5. It's gonna add another rage damage. I keep forgetting to do that. Oh, 6 for the first attack.
Okay. F you said? Or B?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
F. And then I am keeping track of them in my inventory. I'm down to 4 javelins.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna do another one at F, reckless. Oh, nat 20, baby.
Yeah. All right.
Ew.
And then let's do a good old Brunier die. Oh, soldier feet.
But it's doubled.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 11 altogether with the, so I rolled a 3, double that to 6 plus 5, so that's 11.
11. Alright.
Yeah.
So as you hurl these 2 javelins, the second one with significant force, it slams into the skeleton and nearly knocks it off its feet, and it kind of swings around looking for where this javelin came from. It is heavily damaged, but still standing.
Really, after both attacks?
How much? Well, the second, was that including the first one, or was that a separate? Like, how much damage did you do total?
The first one was a 6, the second one was an 11.
Oh, okay, I misunderstood. I thought you meant 11 altogether.
No, that's just with the critical.
Right. Okay, sorry, I misunderstood. So, I redact that. The second javelin thrown with significant force hits it in the spine and kind of just like obliterates the rib cage as it pushes the spine through the cage, and it just crumbles down.
Nice. And then Bernier is just gonna giggle to himself and just go easy pickings, and then his third attack would be on skeleton B.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Why did I give you guys so much shit? All right, go for it.
I want you to try to like really kill us now after this, Bobby. I really want you to try.
I genuinely thought that. So the issue.
He almost did kill you.
Well, the issue with this combat encounter apparently was that I greatly underestimated how much damage you guys can do, and you took out the Bone Naga way faster than I was expecting. I actually originally put it had like 65 health total. I originally put it at like 90 because I was like 60 is pretty low, but then I was looking at how much damage, which it didn't get to attack really, because it's 2 attacks missed. It hits hard because its bite does
So the-
physical damage, and then it also does necrotic damage on top of it. So like
Yeah,
if
the
those
problem wasn't their output; it was the fact that they just had like lower health, I guess.
And it didn't. Yeah. And
it just
the
missed
two
its
attacks on
it
me.
missed its 2 attacks. Really, if it had landed and done like decent damage, Brunier would have went down like easily. Because that was after he took Nelfar's attacks, and I was expecting the Bone Naga to last a little bit longer. And the reason I was nervous is because Nelfar's damage is not physical, so Brunier is not resistant to it. He takes full.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So
And
I
he was right out in the
got in
fucking
his face.
front.
Yeah, that's why I said that people do have weaknesses, because I was like, this is going to be a tough fight for Brunier because the damage he's going to take is full, and if your tank goes down, I mean, Bin could have got one-shotted, and even you, if he had hit you with his 3 arcane blasts, you probably would have been toast.
Yeah.
That's why I was back here.
But
guys.
what did you attack with the? What did you attack for the skeleton?
Yeah, for skeleton B, that was 9 damage.
Okay. Well, what did you roll to hit? I'm assuming it was pretty high.
It was a nat 20.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So
Yeah,
you turn.
Finish the damage off.
You turn just amped up from the previous nat 20, and you swing and just hurl this last javelin, and it just takes like a huge. It doesn't take any limb of the bones off, but it takes a massive chunk out of just like the rib cages. He's very badly hurt, but he is still standing. Bin, what would you like to do?
Ben.
That's all it's for Ben.
Ben is... I'm debating if I should even bother attacking.
He has.
Yes.
He's very, 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 very badly hurt. So the skeleton is on his last legs.
Okay. Ben is going to move because he's actually kind of forgotten combat is going on because he's like really transfixed by the portal. So he is actually going to move. I checked 30 already. Ben is going to actually start moving towards the portal. And then as he's moving, remembers, oh yeah, there's still a skeleton here. So he's going to casually, potentially, take his gun and try to shoot the skeleton while he passes by.
Okay.
Come on, let's see this gun hit.
I got a 12.
Oh my god. 12 misses, I'm sorry. So
Dude, the gun never hit.
Ben does the gangster thing and turns it sideways. He's just fighting in a random direction.
unfazed by the threat of a single skeleton, as you go to walk up the stairs, you kind of just like side shoot, like not looking, and it just goes wide and blasts off like a chunk of one of the arcane statue designs.
But one thing I am gonna do as I pass Brunier, I am gonna cast Healing Hands on him. So I'm gonna like pat him on the shoulder as I walk by, and he heals 3d4. Do you want me to roll the d4 or should?
Typically the healer would roll it.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
But it's whoever, really, it doesn't matter. I don't think you want Josh to roll because he rolls low on everything he ever does.
You heal for 7.
Okay. That's fine.
This is just typical.
Seeing
You need some real dice.
That's the end of my turn.
Seeing you shoot at it and walk away like a badass, the skeleton is mildly confused because you missed completely. So he's going to return fire with an 18 on his crossbow.
Jesus.
And you take 9 damage as you try very coolly walking away, and it just catches you square in the shoulder. I have rolled a lot of... The skeletons only do 1d6 damage. The amount of 6s and 5s I've rolled is insane.
Yeah,
Dude, the skeletons have done some work, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Ben does the thing in Family Guy when they get hit in the knee and they're on the ground.
That's the other thing that I was nervous about with this encounter is that the longer it took you guys to go through the labyrinth, the more skeletons there would be. So there was this massive variable in the combat encounter,
Yeah.
and I fucked up
Yeah.
and forgot to give you guys that third room. So theoretically, there should have probably been like another 2 or 3 skeletons.
Gotcha.
But
Right.
I thought even 6, and then the mage and the bone naga, I was like, that it could go pretty south. You guys didn't really miss a ton of attacks either. You were rolling pretty high on your hits.
We've been rolling real high, yeah.
Yeah.
Others
One
didn't,
attack
did
is
they?
32 damage. That was the highest
Yeah.
I've ever done on an attack.
That was
Yeah.
insane.
Claudia,
Alright.
you are up.
My turn. I'm going to say I'm at a height of advantage.
Yep.
Oh, but this is okay. I'm gonna use a cantrip, so that doesn't matter. I'm just gonna cast radiant damage, and the skeleton has to take a dexterity saving throw,
Okay.
and that to beat a 15, or take a 2d8.
He rolled a nat
Radiant
20.
God damn it! Alright,
The amount of times that you guys
My bonus-
overcomplicate a single like minion left is insane. I'm like, just hit it.
I know. For my bonus action, I'm gonna have the panther attack the skeleton.
Okay.
The stupid fucking skeleton.
The skeleton with 4 HP left.
It's like that last enemy in Mass Effect 3 who just jumps at me.
No, it's the last zombie in Call of Duty that you shoot the legs off and you just walk it in circles.
Crawler.
What's
So
your
he would go
attack? What's your attack roll on the panther
I
attack?
always forget what I add to it.
Fucking
I'm trying to
skeleton.
find. Oh wait, it's +7. Okay. And I'm gonna do, since they're charging, it adds extra damage for more than yeah. Okay. So 9 plus 7, that's a 16.
16, that hits.
To hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. And then for damage, we're doing 1d8 plus 6, but also plus another.
Well, you don't
Okay,
even have
6.
to. You don't have to roll the damage because the +6 takes it out alone. It only has 4 health left. So as the panther
Perfect, okay.
runs full sprint and dives into it, it claws at the head, like ripping the jaw off, and then the body of the panther slams into the skeleton, knocking it down to the ground, and the bones just shatter everywhere. And it kind of swings, looking back at you. It now has like one of the rib bones in its mouth and lays down and just begins gnawing on
No.
the bone.
That's so cute.
Good kitty cat.
That is the end of combat.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I thought that was gonna go a lot worse.
Well,
Almost did for Goxon for a second.
Brunier taking
Almost.
Brunier also took a heavy hit in the beginning. Do not forget that. He tanked that damage. If he had gotten hit by
Yeah, I put that shit right on the chin. That knocked
Yeah.
out like half my health. I think not that third one
Yeah.
missed.
Can I do a short rest? I'm kind of.
Yeah, Brunier's gonna. I always love the idea of as soon as a fight ends, he just kind of like, ugh, like exhales and,
and just begins
bleeding.
shrinking back down.
We do have the portal up here.
So the portal is still open. So as you guys finish combat and your adrenaline begins to drop, the humming in this room is so loud from this portal as the energy pulses through it. It's like nearly deafening.
Ben is gonna walk over to Nelfar's body and take a look at that staff he had because he recognizes the crystal piece in it.
Okay, as you
I-
rummage, as you rummage through his, as you rummage through him, give me an investigation. This is where prep work would have been handy.
I got
Can
it.
can I do an investigation on the portal?
Give me
Can I
an.
also investigate him?
You guys can give me an Arcana roll. So Ben, as you are you taking the staff? So it is a wooden staff And like I said, it has on the top of the staff this like almost gold material that encapsulates a chaos shard. As you rummage through his body real quick, there's the key on the necklace around his neck. So you can take that. And then as you kind of open his cloak that he had and begin rummaging through his pockets, you find
Naked. Oh.
no, he has clothes on under his cloak.
Okay.
You find in one of the pockets of his cloak on the inside a piece of paper, like almost like a scroll, wound up, tucked inside his pocket. So you have the key, a scroll, and then the staff. If you would like to,
Bobby, I rolled a 16 for the Arcana check.
Okay. What about a zip?
Shot.
Oh, I didn't even know. Arcana?
Yep.
I got a 10.
A 10. Okay. I will say with a 10, outside of seeing these before, in the cave in Daggerford, that's kind of your only familiarity with these massive like pillars, obelisks, shards, whatever you want to call them. Brunir, with a 16, as you look over this massive pillar, magic isn't your strong suit, and it's not anything that you're super familiar with, but just being in taverns and hearing people talk and working alongside your father, and hearing his discourse with people coming in asking for items with certain magical capabilities.
With the fact that we're in like a dwarven structure, aid to that at all?
So this is not a dwarven art like magic. The thing that you do recognize with a 16 is two things. You recognize that this house has sprouted up over where the initial portal to Avernus is, and on the floor around it you can see crumbled remains from that portal that was destroyed years ago, and you can tell that it is this destroyed portal based on the dwarvish carvings and writings in the rubble. The other thing that you notice with a 16 is that compared to the glimpses of the portals you've seen in the past that were destroyed after creatures worked their way out, this one is very clearly more stable. The elements that are bouncing around inside of it seem to have a little bit more of a pattern, which is allowing stronger monsters to pass through. Whatever these cultists are trying to do, they're getting better at it.
Oh god. Okay.
And with that being said, I need everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw. Goxin and Bin, you will be rolling your saving throws at disadvantage.
Oh. What am I rolling? Sorry?
A wisdom saving throw.
Well, here we go.
Disadvantage, I'm going to roll it twice, take the lower, correct?
Mm-hmm.
A 7.
Okay.
I rolled a 6.
Oh
Just
shit.
double check.
Wait, is that like a
advantage
D20
on
minus the
wisdom
1?
throws?
You're all talking at the same time.
Yep, I'm gonna pause.
Claudia, go first.
Go ahead, isn't it?
While shifted, I get advantage on wisdom saving throws. Does it still apply, or is there something that would negate
Nope,
that?
that applies.
Great.
I got a
Is this magic?
17.
Oh, your wisdom saving
Yeah,
throw?
dirty 20.
The
Yeah.
disadvantage, damn.
No, the only
Who,
people
me?
that
Yeah.
are rolling at disadvantage are Goxen and Bin.
Well, I got
Uh,
17. That's a D20 minus the saving throw.
yeah, because it's our wisdom. It's whatever your wisdom modifier is.
Okay, 17.
So what did
I
you
rolled
roll?
a 6.
My wisdom saving throw, I got a 17. With the
Okay.
disadvantage, the first time was 16, the lower was 14, and then I have +3 for my saving throw modifier.
Okay, a zip. What did you roll?
7. 18
17.
minus 1.
Okay.
Jeez.
-1. Why do you minus 1?
So it's 8. My wisdom is -1.
Oh,
wouldn't it be
your
17?
wisdom's
What do we
-1.
have? 30.
Damn.
So I'm rolling a D20, and then I do the saving throw, which my wisdom is -1, so it's 18 minus.
Yep. No,
Like,
you're perfect.
I'm like, oh no, did I do it wrong?
Nope.
I
You
just
guys are
didn't know
good.
your wisdom was -1. That's a shame.
All right. What are you guys doing?
Wait,
I don't
what
like
happened?
that.
Fucking idea.
That was just for nothing. That was just nothing.
No, that's for something he's not going to tell us.
17?
Oh,
Damn.
fucking
That is
Christ.
17. Damn. Okay.
It's a saving throw. You don't get any
I'm gonna
information
look at
for
this
it.
portal. I'm gonna look at this portal, and then I'm gonna immediately hide.
I want to loot the room. I want to see if there's anything valuable. I've been spending a lot of gold for this alimony, and
I'm gonna hide
I'm
over
getting
here.
broke.
Okay. So as
We gotta go to a
As-
merchant. Also, I gotta sell so much shit.
the zip begins to hide, and Doxson begins to
That's good.
walk away, Brunier and Bin, you guys, as you're kind of studying this portal, you feel this voice begin to echo in your head, and the echoes that you heard in the labyrinth begin to grow and grow. As you stare at this portal, you both begin to get lost in the beauty of chaos. I am going to leave this up to one final roll. I need Brunier and Bin to give me a dex roll.
Ooh, advantage on dexterity flat or dexterity saving?
Dexterity flat.
Dexterity flat.
Just give me a d20 roll and add your dexterity modifier.
Damn it, a 7.
For dex saving throws.
Oh my God, Josh, you need to get some freaking real dice.
I mean, yeah,
I rolled an
clearly
8
D&D Beyond
altogether.
doesn't like me.
What'd you roll?
I rolled an 8 altogether. This is not good.
And oh my god. And Ben, you rolled a 7.
Rolled a 7.
So
Oh.
You die.
We all die.
Can I use my psychic whispers on them if they start looking funny?
Bobby's
What's that gonna
thinking. He's thinking. Oh no.
So you guys are standing there in awe of this beauty, watching all of these elements roll by, and without looking at each other, you feel something come over you, and you both step into the portal at the same time. The moment you both step through the portal closes behind you.
Fuck.
What, does Zip and Bernier both go in?
Yep.
No, Brunier and Bin go in.
Oh,
it.
okay.
So as you guys turn around and look, you see them side by side step in, and the portal closes, and now the only thing that is remaining is this massive crystal pillar. I was.
God damn it.
I need everyone to leave the Discord except for
Ugh.
Josh. And Tom,
Ugh.
if you have a couple minutes, I will DM you when I'm ready. I need you alone to rejoin the Discord.
Well, I can join on my phone. Actually,
Join you step out of the room.
Well, are we done, or should we just hop over to chillin'? Because that's the
So-
other channel you have.
so-
Chillin'.
I think this is probably a good spot to end.
Okay, gotcha.
yeah.
So if Jeremy
That's a
and
pretty
Brittany
banger.
and Jade, thank you for the lovely night. If you guys want to go relax and leave Tom and Josh to their demise, I would greatly
Nice.
appreciate it. Tom, also, if you can leave the room, and I'll DM you on Discord when I'm ready for you to re-enter.
Okay, real quick before they do all
Yeah.
that, fucking so.
Just I don't want to ruin anything.
Since this was an off week and we were doing it, that means this upcoming Tuesday we're doing it again, correct? Next week?
Yeah.
Okay, just
Yeah,
making sure.
it sounds
'cause-
like I'm gonna have a lot of fucking work ahead of me.
What'd you say?
And before I leave, I'm gonna be like, oh fuck, Ben has all the shit that he got off that man, Nelfar. Rats.
Does he have the key on him? Maybe
He-
the key
he
fall.
did.
Maybe the
Yeah.
maybe the key
He
like
had the key, an amulet,
falls
a
off his
scroll.
body right before it closes. If that's like a need, if that's a needed
No.
item, I don't know if that's a needed item. I don't know if we're trapped in here. I don't know how that works.
So the door's open. You guys
Yeah,
are free to leave. You just have to go back through the labyrinth. There's nothing stopping you from leaving.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll cross that bridge next week. Okay.
All right.
Well,
Well,
that was fun,
good
guys.
luck, guys.
If I can't kill you in
R.I.P.
combat, I'll
Tom and
do it
Josh.
other ways.
I'll kill you in extraneous events.
Yeah. R.I.P. guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye bye. Wish
Thanks all.
all.
That's
Bye
funny.
bye. Hope you're
All
not
right,
dead. Bye.
Adios.
That's genuinely funny. Okay.
All right.
Do you need me to leave too to talk just to Josh, or?
So I'm gonna do you guys one at a time. So I will DM you once I'm ready for you to join back in.
Okay.
So if you want to hop off, and I'll DM you on Discord. So just sit tight. But yeah, hop off for now.
Okay.
Just give me like, it'll only be a couple minutes.
I got you. Hold on.
You still there, Josh?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, we are alone.
I knew the second they're like, oh, roll for. I'm like, oh, he's gonna do something with the fucking pork. I knew it.
Let me put my music. Okay, so
You're good. You're good.
as you walk through this portal, entranced in the chaos,
Wonderful.
you walk through and you peer on the other side. You are shrouded in darkness. You look around, there is nothing but a thick black fog that covers the area. You look down and this black fog is reached up to about your waist. So you can't see the ground, and you can't see about 20 feet past you is just complete darkness. And you hear this voice. Let me get my music going. Cool. You see, I was not expecting to have to do all this tonight, so I apologize.
You're when you said like, oh, we got to be with this individual, I was like, ooh, interesting. Something new.
You see in front of you as you look around, you see a head begin to appear through the darkness. In front of you now is a female drow. She has long white hair down to her chest. She has a golden circlet with horns coming up and these two massive purple horns coming off the sides. She's in a purple top, and she has these gold metal shoulder pads. And she looks at you, and she just smiles, and she says, "My son, you could be so much more than what you are with them. You could reach your full potential if you join me and you join the cause. I will be back. I will not stay below. You can join me or inevitably die. I will give you all of the power you could possibly desire. Tell me, what do you desire?"
Do you want me to respond to that? Oh yeah.
So, I will say that you can see her upper body. The rest of her is shrouded in darkness. She's standing about 7 feet tall. You're very tall, and yet you still manage to be eye to eye with her. And she just is standing there, patiently waiting for a response.
Ben thinks about. I'm going to do some full fun character stuff here now that based on what's happened. Ben thinks about what she says, and he mulls it around. This is not the first time he's dealt with weird shit like this before. And he thinks about what she said, and he thinks about what an offer of power could do for him. But then he also reflects on the fact that everything he's done since William has died has been a massive failure. And a part of him wants to believe that with enough power, he could fix it. But the other part of him believes that there is no fixing that. And Ben, in classic jester form, just starts laughing. Like, hysterically like he throws his head back laughing. Because he's not sure how to even answer. He's not even sure what this would even look like. He's not even sure what she can promise him that could make up for what's happened.
So as you throw your head back and just begin maniacally laughing, she looks at you confused. And she leans forward a little bit. And she begins to get taller. She's now 8 feet tall, 9 feet tall, and you see this massive spider leg come up from the ground and step back down. And as it does that, the dark shroud that is around her lower half begins to dissipate. It's still in front of you, and it's still in front of the ground that separates you two, which is about 20 feet. But now you can see she stands tall. She doesn't have a lower torso. Her lower torso is this massive spider, each leg covered in gold armor and intricate designs. And she just takes a big deep breath and she says, "You dare laugh at me, and you dare laugh at the power that I can grant you. And she picks up her massive spider leg one more time and she waves it. And as she waves it, the ground in front of you, the darkness, begins to blow away. And laying in front of you on the ground, in between the two of you, is the most beautiful gun you have ever seen. It isn't made out of your typical metals and woods. It's made out of this perfectly smooth black crystal. And she just stares at you. And she looks down at it. And she looks back at you. And she says, "This is one of many gifts that I can give you. Not only can I give you power, but I can give you control. I can make you something." What does Ben do?
Ugh, sorry, I'm like mentally balancing everything. See, the problem is I'm afraid if I refuse, she just kills me. So I was like, weird position.
Give me an insight roll.
An insight roll, okay. I like how I can't find fucking anything on my character sheet when I need to. Here we go. Oh wow, an 18. Now, yeah, cool. Now I get something. I got an 18.
An 18. With an 18, I will say that that insight roll is focused on her, not the gift in front of you. If you take her proposal, you will get this magic item. You don't know what it does. You will also get a level up. With an 18, you can also tell that at the moment where you are, she can't kill you. You are only in this plane temporarily. And when she decides, she will throw you back to the material plane. And you can tell that as she spoke to you and stood up and made herself look strong, made herself look dangerous, you could see that the spider part of her kind of let her body, her drow body, kind of drop back down a little bit. You can tell that she's not at full power, which is why she is using this cult to cultivate chaos, because she thrives in the chaos plane, and her goal is to create so much chaos in the material plane that she can be granted enough power through that and come to the material plane to rule the world. So at the moment, she is not at full power. You can tell that her standing up took a lot of energy. So you know that at the moment the immediate threat isn't there, which is probably why she hasn't threatened to kill you. She's making offers, not threats.
Okay. Sorry, I don't want to hold up too much time because I know you got to talk to Tom.
And that's the other thing.
Ben?
You look around, you don't see Bernier.
Don't see
It's just the two of you.
Just on, right. Does Ben have the staff that he walked in with?
You do. You have the staff. It's probably still in
has
your
the-
hand.
Okay. I'm gonna put Ben in his villain arc real quick. Unusual though. Ben is gonna consider the gun on the ground and look up at her, and he's gonna look down into the staff in his hand. And he's gonna he holds the staff, he's hefting it in his hand, and he starts to rub the crystal. And he takes he reaches up and he takes his mask off. And he's going to look up at this drow. And he's just going to smile and take a deep bow. and then turn on his heels and begin walking in the other direction.
Okay, you didn't pick the gun up though?
No. Ben has
Okay.
other thoughts.
So...
Oh yeah, so, sorry, explanation for that, sorry,
No,
rationalization.
no. Hold on.
Okay.
You don't have to explain yourself.
Okay.
So as you bow and you turn and you begin to leave, she calls out to you. You cannot control what you do not understand. You cannot control chaos. And she sends one more massive spider leg hurling in your direction. This darkness begins to ripple like a wave at you. It hits you in the back and it catapults you through, similar to when you guys did the astral drugs and projected
Right.
that projection. You begin to be thrown through the planes, and you're hurling through darkness. You see things like the radiant citadel whiz by you. You see all these different glimpses into these different planes of existence until you look forward and you see the inside of that crystal. And as you're being hurled towards it faster and faster, you begin to get nervous that you're going to hit it and that is going to be the end of you. And at the last moment, that portal opens up and catapults you hurling down the stairs back in the labyrinth, back in front of your friends. And that is where
Face down, I hope.
we will end for you.
Cool. I like it. All right. Excellent.
So I appreciate your time, Josh. I am going to message Tom, and then he is going to hop in.
All right. I'll see you later, Bobby.
All right, buddy. Have a good night.
You too. Thanks for the session.
Thank you.
Hold on 1 second. All right, what's going on?
All right, buddy. So it's weird. This is weird.
Yeah, it's a nice split.
Yeah. So as you are entranced and something comes over you, these voices begin echoing in your head. One of the voices significantly louder than the other. You don't know what comes over yourself. You're just captivated by these elements, this chaos. There's almost a beauty to it, and you step through the portal. You have no idea what comes over you. And next thing you know, you're standing in darkness. For you, this shrouded black mist comes up to about your chest. You look around and you don't see anything. There's nothing but this black darkness covering the area. And then slowly you hear a voice, a woman's voice, and she calls out to you and she just says, "Welcome. Welcome, my child." And you see a head in front of you, about 6 feet tall, come out of the darkness. You see this drow with this purpley gray skin, this long gray hair. She has a gold circlet with horns, and then she has these two massive gray horns that come out of the back. She's wearing purple armor with gold-plated shoulders. Her waist, however, is just like yours, shrouded in this dark magical cloud. And she looks at you, and she looks you over for a moment, and she just says, "You are strong. I see your strength in battle. But you're alone. You don't have to be alone. There's strength in numbers. I can give you not only strength, but I can give you company, power, riches. I can give you answers to anything that you desire. Tell me what you desire.
Am I just caught over? Like, am I entranced still, or am I able to respond?
Now that you've had a moment to be in this area, you're no longer
Uh-huh.
entranced.
Okay. I want to return to home. I want to see my mother, and I want to see if she is still alive, or if anything, I want to visit her tomb.
I can give you not only the power to make that happen, I can give you the guidance as well. Those are easy answers. I would just need time to search the world and find that time. But to do that, I need your help. I need you to join my cause, my fight.
Am I able to fight this at all or anything, or is it just kind of?
You are
I kind of.
you are you. There's nothing,
Okay.
there's no spell held over you. There's nothing stopping you from doing anything you desire.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just in a completely shrouded area and you're not sure where you are.
Okay. I go, what would you have me do?
I will give you power for now, and I do not ask for anything in return. But when the time comes and I need you the most, I will need you at my side. And she's going to begin to ride.
Hold on, Bobby.
Okay. She's snooping.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Okay. So as she says that, you notice she begins to rise. Her upper torso begins to get taller. She's now 7, 8 feet in the air, and the ground, the shrouded darkness around her lower half begins to dissipate and disappear. There's still darkness in front of you. You're about 20 feet from her. So there's still darkness in between you and around you, but now in front of you, you can clearly see. You couldn't see her lower half because she doesn't have one. Her lower half is this massive spider, and you can see all of her individual spider arms have, similar to the gold-plated shoulders, they have gold-plated armor on them, all intricately woven down to the tips of her legs. And she looks at you, and she just smiles. She says, "My child, I have so much to offer you." And she picks up one of her spider legs and she just waves it. And as she waves it, the darkness in between you guys kind of just ripples away. And laying in front of you is the most beautiful battle axe you have ever laid eyes on. It has a long wooden handle with these beautiful golden designs on it, and the axe blade itself is not made out of any material you've seen before. It's not adamantium, it's not any type of steel. It's made out of this beautiful black, sleek material that, even though you're shrouded in darkness, it's almost glistening. And she looks down at it and she looks at you and she just smiles and she says, "I have so much to offer this world. I just need help. Will you help me?"
I'm not being forced or anything like that.
You are 100% you. You can do whatever you want. There's no spell controlling you. It's just you and her offer of power. I will say, if you would like to give me an insight roll, you can do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask. So she's basically like asking me for her help, and I'm gonna ask too, like, what is it that you want? I rolled a 6 on insight.
Oh no.
But I know it's nothing good.
So I will say with a 6, you can tell this is Lolth, the Spider Queen.
Okay.
You can tell she's made it very clear she's not threatening you. She's not trying to kill you. She is just asking for your help. With a 6, I would say the best I can do is the offer that she's making you at the moment. And she's dodged the question on what she wants from you, but the offer of power and this axe, the axe is clearly very strong.
Yeah.
The offer of power is an immediate level up. But like I said, this is, with a 6, the best I can say, this is not a threat. You are you.
Yeah.
You can choose to do whatever you want. You do not have to accept her offer, or you can.
I will say, are you who serves the cult?
I am not who serves the cult. The cult is who serves me.
Okay.
I am in dire need of help. The cult is doing their best. I have some strong leaders. I have one. The rest are all fools. I need more strength. I need more strong people. I need someone like you who can get things done.
Bernier thinks about. He looks at the axe and he sees the shine of it, but then he also thinks about Secomber, thinks about AJ, thinks about the people of Daggerford and how much damage they caused the city, and he's gonna pull back. In his lawful goodness, he's gonna pull back, and he, in his stubbornness too, he is going to say, I know my true strength. I don't need a dirty bargain to get this cheap advance. Yeah, to cheat my way forward.
She looks down at the axe and she just shakes her head and she looks back at you and she just keeps shaking her head and she says, I will personally make sure you suffer. And as she says that, she lifts up one of her spider legs and she flings it towards you, not to attack you, but as she does that, the darkness begins to come back from under her feet, almost like a tidal wave, and it begins rolling towards you, and it smashes into you, and it sends you hurling backwards into the darkness, and you begin flying at a speed that is unknown because there's just nothing around you, and slowly you begin to see glimpses of different planes flying past you. You see the celestial plane. You see, for a moment, you see the astral dreadnought that was just lurching through. you see Avernus itself. Everything just keeps flying past you at once, and then it stops, and there's nothing. And then you can still feel yourself flying, and in the distance, you see a purple crystal. And as you become closer and closer to it, it gets bigger and bigger. And then you immediately realize that is the inside of these chaos crystals, the inside of these portals. And you are hurling at it at top speed, and you have a moment of panic that you're going to hit it and this is going to be your demise. And just as you're about to hit it, the portal opens and you fall down the stairs, landing landing next to Bin. As you look up, you see everyone standing around you, concerned, scared, confused, and that's it.
Damn, dude, I'm so sorry, Bobby. I bet you that was a cool homebrew fucking act. That was so
It was not a homebrew axe. It's a legit, now since you're not going to use it, I think it was called like the Black Reaver. Originally it's a cursed longsword, but I homebrewed it for each individual character based on who would go through.
That's cool.
Yeah, so for you I made it an axe. Just because I thought that would be more tempting than just like, because I was like, oh, if a Zip goes through it, she's not. Dude, it breaks the game too. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to see like, because that's the thing. If I'm not really like, if I'm still not like possessed, I feel like as Brunier, his stubbornness, like, because at the end of the day, he may be chaotic, but he's chaotic. Like he's still good.
I was hoping that Goxon was going to be the one to go through, because I was like, he's the only one that will definitely take it.
I know, dude. I know for a fact Jeremy would absolutely do that.
The one that I knew I didn't want to go through it was Bernier, because I know that like you are so locked in on like the chaotic good. I was like, there's no way he'll take this fucking item. I was even talking to my wife about how I can like sweeten the deal more, because originally it was just a level up, and then I just was like, I have to keep adding to it to like really like bring it home.
The level up was tempting.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I just know it's gonna come back to bite me down the line.
I don't know.
You know, good shit though. That was awesome.
Thank you. I've been sitting on that since May. It's been killing me.
I'm glad we're all finally getting to it. You know.
Yeah. Now I have to like really sit down and like think about combat, because I really thought that was gonna like. I was nervous for you because I knew that like his arcane blast, with it not being bludgeoning and piercing, I was like, that's gonna put Bernier down. I know Jeremy thinks that like you guys are just like walking through it, but he doesn't realize how fucking hard it is to balance an encounter. Because like I said, I don't want to make it so that you guys all die because it was unfair, because that's not fun.
Oh no, absolutely. Because like, dude, it's definitely the hard.